11th of September, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Samanafshi. Here in Yerushalayim, on Zoom. We're in the Mishna Berura, Hilchos Rosh Hashana, Siman Tav Kuf Pei Aleph. Tav Kuf Pei Aleph. And we'll be starting Sif Beis. Yeah. Mary, would you like to read?
Okay, hold on 1 second. That top nun pay aleph. Okay. Noagim lehit anot erev Rosh Hashana. So what, it's a custom to fast on erev Rosh Hashana?
Yes.
Okay. Haggah.
Let's do the rest of Mr. Brew here before we go to the Haggah. That's
Okay.
Vav and Tes Zayin.
Tet Vav. Let me just find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So Nohagim Lehitanot. It's a tradition to fast. Uvayom Dislichot Nahagu Rov Hakahal Lehit Anot. Okay, so on a day of Slichot, it's a tradition.
I think it's Yom Aleph, the first day of Slichos. Yom Aleph. Yeah,
oh, Yom Aleph. Oh, the first day the Slichot of Slichot.
Right, so that for us, that's going to be next week. It'll be for us this.
So it's a tradition for many of the community to fast.
Correct.
The Yachid Omer Anenu B'mincha B'shomea Tfilah. Okay. And an individual says Anenu at mincha time.
Right, that's the insertion that we make if a person is fasting. We can add that insertion in Shema Kolenu.
Oh, right.
Now,
right.
Yeah. Now, just in general, it's not always recommended that people fast in our times. It's really the Chafetz Chaim says in another place that really it's more valuable for us. And we're talking except for the major fast. You're obligated to fast on Yom Kippur. That's Deraisa. Yom Kippur is Deraisa, obviously. Yeah, a person must fast unless there are medical circumstances which have to be discussed with a rabbi to determine the obligation to fast or not. And then obviously you have to fast, the person has to fast on Tisha B'Av as well. And then the other fasts, meaning Tzom Gedalia, Asar B'Teves, Tainis Esther, and Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, person is also obligated to fast. But in general, the Mr. Berura recommends that even though there were customs that people would fast at different occasions during the course of the year, these being one of them, right? In our time, bound to the necessities of physical pleasure and nourishment. And also we're in possibly some ways weaker than previous generations. So the Chafetz Chaim recommends rather than fasting to make a we call it a tainis dibur, to rather control one's speech and not to talk except for absolute necessities, except for of course prayer and learning, but not to talk during a certain specific time during the day, even if it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or maybe 2 separate hours during the day. But that's more effective for us in trying to change our behavior and attitudes than fasting, and it'll be more spiritually profitable to fast in dibur rather than fast in food and drink. Okay. Let's continue on.
Okay. Aval hashliach tzibor eino omer anenu b'chazarat hatfilah. So the shliach tzibor does not say anenu when he repeats the Shemona Esrei.
Right, correct.
That's because it's for the individual, I guess.
Yeah,
not
it's only individual. It's not, the tzibur is not obligated to fast, so therefore we don't say in the Chazos Hashatz and
Uh-huh. Okay, great. Okay, Ted Zion, Erev Rosh Hashanah. Avafilu hatinokot mitanin. But even the youngsters fast on Erev Rosh Hashanah?
that was part of the custom, that even they would fast. Of course, they would, even the adults, it's only a half day fast, only until Chatzos, right?
Oh, okay.
The children would fast as well.
Oh, okay.
Again, that's only if they're capable and able to do so. And it's only going to be a partial fast. It's not going to be, maybe, they'll have breakfast later on by a couple of hours or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's half day fast. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's a Magen Abraham. Okay. B'Shem Hariel. But Tinoket Lav Davka Ela Rotze Lomar Ne'arim Shehigiyu Liyud Gimel Zachar. Oh, Yudet. Those are ages. Shanim L'Nekeva Matanim. Okay, so so what? That's only, but only if they want to more Ne'arim. To say that the children approach, or the Na'arim, the male children approach the age of 30. Oh,
It doesn't really mean children literally. It means that they're the young ones that are for men. The boys, it's 13 years old, and 12 for girls. 12 years old.
Okay. The ein tzarich kabbalah v'lo hashlama afilu ein mitaneh aseret yimei teshuvah. So they don't need to accept it, I guess.
Right. It's talking about if your person wants to take on an individual fast. So normally for it to be considered to be an official individual fast at mincha time, the day before, he has to make a formal acceptance upon himself of a fast. But here, that's not necessary in this case.
Oh. Oh, okay. But isn't that really just for a personal fast?
Yeah, that's right. And that's since this is a communal tradition, so he doesn't have to make a personal acceptance.
Okay, so let's see. Do we do Yud Zion? Did we get there yet?
No.
No. No, that's in the Haggai, I think.
That's okay. Let's go to Gimel. Leave the Ramah out for this time, for the time being.
Okay. Okay, Gimel. Ein noflim al peneihem be'erev Rosh Hashanah b'tfilah. Okay, so on the day before Rosh Hashanah, we don't do tachanun. Afal pi shenoflim al peneihem ba'ash moret b'slichot. even though shenoflim, that they fall on their faces, what's bashmoret?
That's in the sleekas before davening. We say tachanun in the sleekas before the davening.
Oh, right. Okay, so
But,
there we do. Okay.
right. Yeah, but we don't do it in the davening.
Okay. So okay, good. Davening but in slichot.
Right.
Okay, great. So let's see. That's Gimel Kaf Bet. This is Mishnah Berura. Eino flim al peneihem v'chulei. Dehu kamo she'ar erev Yom Tov. Oh, just like any other erev Yom Tov. They don't do
Right, there's no
tachanun.
talking on an Erev Yom Tov. So likewise here, it's Erev Rosh Hashana. So for the davening, the formal davening in Shachris, we don't say tachanun.
Okay. So afal pi shenoflim al peneihem ba'ashmoret. Okay, but they do fall on their faces. I have a trouble with ashmoret. Okay. Let's see. Hainu afim nimshach al hayom mipnei derov pa'amim regilin l'sayem kodem alot hashachar. So even nimshach, it continues during the day. Nimshach.
Meaning even if the sleekas will continue during into the daylight, so still we're still going to say tachanun.
Oh,
Even though it goes sometime, because most of the time you finish it before daylight.
I hear. That's good to know. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see. I lost my place. Okay, hold on. Okay, Raglim l'sayim kodem alot hashachar. Okay. Tignu linpol af im era pa'am echad shemamshich al hayom.
And even though the sleekas are going to go in time to the daytime many times, but still we'll say sleekas then and not in shach.
Okay, so but Tiknu is a decree. They decreed.
Established.
They established. Okay. To fall on their faces. Okay. Im erab hamechad. Even once.
Yeah. Right.
That continues during the day. Huh.
Right.
Okay. Okay, what's Kaf Dalid?
That's part of the Mashab. Ain't talking the Erev Hashana. We don't blow the shofar on Erev Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, okay. Lahafsik ben tikiyot the reshut the tikiyot the chova yafshachal yom echad shel Rosh Hashana b'Shabbat. Okay. Gam kain ein tokin be'erev Shabbat. Okay, so what, to stop between blowing, to reshoot.
Right, you want to make a distinction between the tekiyas, the blowing that are non-obligatory, to the tekiyas which are chayva, which are obligatory. Meaning during Elul we're blowing the shofar, and that's it's a custom. It's non-obligatory, and we want to stop to make a distinction between that which is obligatory, meaning the tekiyas, the blowing of the shofar, Rosh Hashana, and the non-obligatory, the ones that are blown in the after chakras.
Oh, okay. Okay, so also Ein Tov, we don't blow on Erev Shabbat. Okay. Mikol makom mutar litkoa lihit lamed. Oh, but nevertheless, it is permitted to blow just to learn or to teach. Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So for that reason, according to this reason, you could practice if necessary on Erev Rosh Hashanah. But now he says, now he's going to qualify this and really say it's not really, you really shouldn't do.
Okay, aval b'minhagim katav hatam k'dei la'arbev hasatan im kain ein likoa klal. Okay.
So therefore, according to the customs that they write the reason, because if we want to confuse the Yitzhahara, we shouldn't blow it all, even if a person wants to practice, he shouldn't blow it all.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. Uve Eliyahu Rabbah b'shem Sefer Amar Kal Mashma de lehit lamed sharei becheder sagur.
It's written in this Eli Rabbah, in the name of the Sefer Carmel, that if a person wants to practice in a closed room, right, private closed room, that would be permissible.
Oh, okay. So in that case, it shouldn't be heard, I guess, by anybody.
Right. Okay, that
Interesting.
brings. Yeah, we just want to say something, man.
No. I just said that was interesting. Okay, so we're going to Dalet now.
Yeah, Dalet in the Macabre.
Okay, it says Mikabsin umistaprin be'erev Rosh Hashanah. So Mikabsin is doing laundry.
You're right. We'll see what that means.
Okay, umitaprim, and repair clothes. Or sew clothes.
No, to take a haircut.
Oh, tapar. Oh. So laundry. Oh, so one can do laundry and take a haircut on Erev Rosh Hashanah. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Mishna Berura, Mikabsin u mistaprin be'erev Rosh Hashanah. Laharot she'anu betuchin b'chasdo yitbarach sheyotzi letzedek mishpatenu.
Right. The reason we wash our clothes that they should be clean for Rosh Hashanah, and we take haircuts, is that we want to show that we're trusting in the Kadosh Baruch Hu, that in the judgment he's going to judge us favorably. So we show our faith in the Kadosh Baruch Hu by doing these things. Meaning, a person who thinks the situation is hopeless, right? So he's not interested in taking a haircut, not interested in wearing clean clothes, right? Because he thinks the situation is hopeless. So we know there's hope that Kadosh Baruch Hu is, in spite of the fact that he's judging us, he's merciful above all else. And whatever will be decided will be to our best benefit.
Okay. So in Mikol Makom, Lo Yobash Rosh Hashana Bigdei Rachma Vameshi Kavishar Yom Tov.
So nevertheless, a person on Rosh Hashanah shouldn't wear bigdei rachma, like in braided clothes, and braided rachma is embroidered. And meshi is silk, right? So you shouldn't wear kashar Yom Tov. Meaning on Yom Tov, on Sukkot, on Pesach, on Shavuos, a person is supposed to wear his very best clothes, even better clothes than on Shabbos, right? On Pesach and Shavuos and Sukkot, he takes out his very best clothes. Even better, as I said, than Shabbos. But on Rosh Hashanah, you don't want to look too overly confident, meaning we have to show our confidence and faith in Kadosh Baruch Hu. So we dress properly, and but not too ostentatiously. So most people, they wear their regular Shabbos clothes. They wear Shabbos clothes. As opposed to wearing clothes they would wear on Yom Tov.
Okay. Let's see. Dehemo ra hadin alav ella yobosh bigadim levanim naim.
Right. Either he wears clean, nice clothes on Rosh Hashanah, but they shouldn't be his most fancy clothes.
Oh, okay. Levanim naim. Okay, only nice clothes. Okay. Va'ayin b'magen Avraham siman taf kuftzadi zayin div'makot she'eno hagin lilbosh levanim akol panim lo yilbosh chashuvim kokach.
Right. There's some meaning. Some people, they white. You might notice many Yerushalmis, they wear the kittel on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, right? That's white. They want to wear white. So if they wear the kittel, that's very good. They wear the kittel, right? But because it's white. But in a place where they don't wear white, so they should wear clothes that are nice, but not so chashuv, not so fancy.
Okay.
By the way, if a person is going to wear a kittel, it's not necessary to wear his suit jacket underneath the kittel. It's enough to just wear the kittel. You don't have to wear a suit.
That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Kaf Vav. Hagin lit ball. So they
right. So many people, even if they don't go to the mikvah, many people go to the mikvah of Shabbos, so they get a extra dose of holiness by going to the mikvah before Shabbos, and also before Yom Tov, and also there are those that are accustomed to go to the mikvah before Rosh Hashanah also.
Okay. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. Okay. So I guess the no yachol litbol mishum tzina yir'eh lishpoch al gufo Tisha Kabim Mayim.
So, okay, maybe let me get this. This might be something to point out here 1 second. Right, it says here that the person's not able to go to the mikveh because it's cold, right? Those
Oh.
days, you're talking about in mid and northern Europe at this time of the year, it's already a little bit um, fall is setting in a strong way. Sometimes it could be cool, and so a person may not be able to go to the mikveh because of the coldness, or maybe there's something. There may be sometimes there's other things that might prevent the person from going to the mikveh, right?
Right.
So there's this concept of 9 kavim of water, and so that does translate to a certain extent into what we have as showers. I'm just trying to see. I mean, I don't have time to quote it to you now, but there are those posting that say taking a shower it would be sufficient in a certain way as well. This is let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it's 10:30. I see we have to stop. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to stop. We'll continue this tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay,
Okay.
very good.
Everyone have
Thank you.
everyone have a good day. See you all tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
Thank you. Bear.
Thank
Good
you.
morning. Art.
Okay. Go get my coffee now.